Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Absolute DMV Podcast. It's your man, Ace Boogie, and I'm here with a few good people. I'm here with Ego on the boards.
I'm on the board.
And the fabulous Lady O.
Hey.
How we doing? How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing?
We're doing good. How y'all feeling? How y'all feel?
I'm a little... I don't know. If y'all can't hear it, my voice is a little off right now. Just a little off.
Yeah, we could talk. I don't know if you want to explain yourself.
I don't.
I don't know. I don't want to go so deep into it, but
I mean, my at this point, my theory is because I happen to look at my arm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I happen to look at my arm, and due to my little girls at home, I can't go anywhere without looking like I've been farted on by a unicorn or something.
like I said, he got
I
glitter.
just have that glitter everywhere.
It's just
It's raised his octave a little bit higher.
Yeah, and for some reason it's making my voice crack like I got glitter in my throat. Pause.
you real glittery.
Yeah, exactly.
Glittery.
Yeah, it's
okay.
wild. It's wild.
He had his buttery.
It actually is throwing me
butter,
off a little bit.
Yeah, his buttery is not buttery.
Nah,
today.
it's not buttery today. It's margarine.
I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe.
That's what's throwing him off. I can't believe it's not butter.
It's not butter.
Yo, definitely. And by that, happy birthday, Lady O.
Thank you.
Yes.
Said.
For those of y'all that don't know, my birthday's tomorrow. Ace wasn't going to say it because
It's your birthday. Yo, y'all, everybody celebrate their birthday the whole month.
I say, this mama celebrated her birthday for the entire month.
I celebrate 31 days of O, and then I still celebrate in June.
But you know there's... What?
Because my son is born 2 weeks after me, so it's literally my birthday again in 2 weeks.
Not really.
No, it's his birthday.
No, it's I gave birth to him. So his
So
birthday is my
but
birthday.
You can't pass it on. It's not.
It's no
layaway
an
on
extension.
birthday.
Right?
It's an extension. I celebrate for 2 months. It just is.
This is more excuses to get drunk.
I'm sorry.
Really?
These Gemini haters. Look, Gemini season is a season.
I have no problem with Geminis. My homeboy, not even my homeboy, my brother is
full blown.
Yeah, he's a Gemini. So
June or May?
June.
Oh, that's why. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
June's a little different.
I have no problem with I have no problem with any zodiac sign. Y'all in this zodiac sign stuff is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, women and zodiac signs. What's up with that? Like,
what you mean? What's up with it?
You know what? I know why, but I'm not gonna say it because I might get canceled.
You won't get canceled. You'll get comments. You have comments.
They're not even gonna comment. They're just gonna cancel me. That's all it's gonna happen.
They're not gonna cancel you. Just say it.
I'm about to say we probably don't even have enough viewers to get canceled.
Oh.
Whatever. Whatever.
Whatever.
Nah, but Ego, what you got going on, man?
Yo, so yeah, if y'all don't know and you're stuck under a rock, Elon is done. So we're going to feel a little bit more safe in the federal realm. He is now leaving the office. He was presented a award from Mr. Trump saying, thank you for your service.
Put respect on that man. On
Mr. is wild.
You gotta put respect on Big T name.
No, you know what's so funny? I can say other things about him, but I won't.
Yeah, that was respectful.
Mr.
You better put respect on Big T name.
He don't call Joe Biden president, so I'm with Ego on that.
Hey.
So yeah, he got presented an award for his great effort of the certain millions of dollars lost, taken away or given back to the government because he got rid of people. And now he's not in charge of Doge anymore. He's giving it back to whatever the White House want to appoint after this. And again,
did he get to keep the chainsaw?
Probably.
What?
Probably. You know what's so funny? I think, and also the crazy thing about it is he's going back to being a businessman, and his stock went up because he left the office. Isn't that crazy? Because
when you separate yourself from...
Yeah, he did now we can trust your business savvy.
I mean,
so Tesla went up.
But he's where he's at. I mean, I believe he just blew up another rocket the other day.
No. But, he had a black eye.
A black eye?
Yeah, he got a black eye. He had a black eye. If you saw the press conference, he had a black eye, and he trying to say that him and his son was playing roughhousing, and that's how he got his black eye.
Oh.
Yeah, stuff happens.
I don't think.
That's
I really think he got snuffed by somebody.
I mean, I weave my daughters. I mean, except for glitter, but yeah.
He got somebody. One of his sons got hit him. I don't know, but yeah. So he's out the office. So I think everybody's gonna feel a little bit better about getting their jobs back. But I highly doubt it.
I mean, I don't think
Doge ain't going nowhere.
I think he was a face. I don't know if he was making big decisions in Doge.
Yeah,
but I mean, however it go is however it go. All good things must come to an end. Got to get back to business at some point.
All bad things must come to an end.
I think now he feels like a official black person.
No, I mean, he ain't get fired. Black people don't get fired and get a key. So
I
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, his status probably.
I feel like it's so convenient though that there are South African refugees coming over, and now he steps down and all of that. And it's just so convenient. It's so lined up.
You know, sometimes when you stay in office for long enough to get what you wanted to get accomplished done,
that's probably what he did.
It's time to go.
I mean, he paid for the election, so I mean, I think that ran out. So they're like, we don't need you no more.
Do y'all think they fell out? Because I think they fell out.
Oh no, they fell out.
I think there was an argument.
There's a very good possibility because Elon did that interview.
Yeah, he was mad because of the fact that his what he was putting out for Doge. And pretty much Donald Trump said, "Nah, I need this money for something else." That's what the fallout. And he started talking mess about. You can't talk about the boss. Boss is like, "Oh, okay."
No, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. It's a cool thing to get fired and get a key to like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like get rewarded for being fired.
And he was, I know.
And your stock goes up. So you know what I'm saying?
Like, my man making money.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win for him.
I'm about to say, think about it like this. Also, I believe Tesla is becoming like one of the is going to become the new electric car of the federal government.
Yep. See.
So
because it is what's that, bulletproof, right?
I don't think.
I don't know.
It is.
That Netflix movie screwed me up with Teslas.
They said it was bulletproof, but you could throw a brick through the window. So I don't know.
I don't know if it's side windows. I don't know the actual. I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
They might. It's a win-win for him because again
No, I'm just saying. I think it's going to be the new you know how everybody just got government vehicles. Like they just issue government vehicles with the government tags and all that stuff.
I wouldn't mind.
It'd just be Teslas.
Getting a little Tesla, ride around with it.
Whipping a Tesla.
Have fun.
Whipping a Tesla with your bestie.
Oh my gosh. It's the glitter, y'all.
It's the glitter.
But yeah, by that.
It's the glitter.
That being said, like
let's go ahead and transition, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that Dogecoin pushed up.
You and
everybody
and everybody else, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my ducat.
I don't know how y'all gave that money to Elon Musk. Hey. That's what y'all get. But that's what you get.
Hey, it has went up though. Side to side.
Look, I invest in Amazon and Nike.
Okay. I was like, I'm about to say something, but
I mean,
you're right.
Nike been acting funny lately. But
yeah, you're right.
I was about to say,
Amazon hasn't.
Sir, Amazon is never going anywhere.
Amazon hasn't, and you know what I'm saying. And I do a couple of those S&P 500 companies. You know what I'm saying.
Look
hey, we are not taking financial advice from Absolute DMV podcast.
You don't need to.
I'm sorry. This is a joint thing.
Okay. So.
No. So, in honor of Lady O's birthday, we have decided to show you guys basically after you've gotten a chance to meet Lady O, kind of see what Lady O does. We're gonna switch this over to a little bit, make this a snatched and savage conversation. Some topics that we don't normally touch on Absolute DMV because we're men and
we're not zesty.
Yeah, so we don't be trying
to making me laugh.
Yeah, there's no zesties over here.
Yeah, we don't be trying to talk about this stuff.
We try to keep the hair on our chest.
But you know what I'm saying? Since Lady O's here, we want to make sure that
they blaming me, y'all.
She's comfortable with the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
We want to keep the buttery voice.
I fit in perfectly fine with you guys last session, so don't do that.
So I have a question. I have a question.
You got a couple.
I got a couple questions. I got a couple questions. But my main question is for the men and the women out there, because I saw something on Instagram where a young lady posed the question or make the statement, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
She said that most good men, or the men who think they're good men, only think that way because they're passive. And all the bad guys are more assertive and go after what they want. So I wanted to pose the question that good men and good women, who qualified you?
Hey, where'd you get your resume from?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like why do you consider yourself a good man or a good woman? Like, because accountability here.
Yeah.
I have spoken to a few men that if you ask them, hey, are you a good man or nah? And they'd be like, nah.
Yeah, that's someone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be flat out honest and tell you nah.
They'll be honest with you.
Yes, nah. True.
They'll never tell a woman that shit.
No, they probably would never tell a woman that, because telling a woman that wouldn't allow them to get what they wanted.
Exactly.
So
that's an instant red flag, to be honest.
You know what I'm saying? So that is one thing.
Actually, you know what? That's not a red flag for me. If I literally look at you and ask you, are you a good man? You say, nah, I ain't shit. I would actually fuck with you harder just because you were honest about that.
Yes or no?
Oh, you toxic, so that's why.
Because
I'm toxic.
I have a feeling you say you ain't shit, but you ain't gonna take him that serious either.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if it would. Well, okay. But the question was, what qualifies you?
Yeah, what qualifies you? Who? Not even what qualifies you. Who qualified you?
You know who qualifies women?
Yes. Who qualifies women?
Your parents. Okay. A woman is empowered to think she's a good woman from her mother first.
Her mother.
And then her father. Yes.
Nah.
But you do realize that those
parents
are two
always
people.
Look up to your kids. Not
even just that. I'm just saying that you do realize that those are two people that you don't date.
I know that. So, but you asked who qualifies. I'm saying from a woman's perspective.
No. I don't think that's who qualified you. I think that's who bigged you up.
Yeah.
Like who gave you the confidence.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, who was the person that flat out told you, hey, who dated you and was like,
oh, for me,
you're a good woman and all that.
Nobody confirmed that. I knew that.
And that's what I'm saying. So who qualified you?
Again, I would say who qualified me was my father.
Okay.
I mean, it was and this is what I say about women. I can't speak for men, but for women, you're taught that, okay, I need to present myself as a wife, right? You're taught that from a very young age. Having the husband, the house, the picket fence, the kids, the dog, that means you're great. You've made it. Whether you have any other accomplishments or not, if you have that, you are qualified as a good woman. Now, do I feel like that's accurate? Hell no.
Okay.
And becoming an actual wife and girlfriend in many aspects, it changed my perspective on what a good woman is. Yeah, I had toxic moments. That's where Snatch and Savage came from. Yeah, I'm a savage at moments. I mean, it's a Gemini thing. But you can still be a good woman or a good man and be toxic.
No.
Yes, you can.
No.
You can have toxic tendencies.
Oh, you know what? Then that brings me to my very next question. Okay. That brings me to my very next question.
Okay, this is perfect for a man's point of view.
Yeah, what makes a good woman or a good man? In Ego, I want you to go first. What do you think makes a good man?
A good man?
Yeah.
Standing on business. A good man knows his worth by just his worth around other people. I think that's what makes a good man. Because again, if I judge myself pretty much to the next man, he ain't shit, I feel like I'm a better man because he ain't shit. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. What's your characteristics?
But what does standing on business mean?
What is the characteristics of a good man? Like, again, if you could name two things that, you know what I'm saying, like you was like, oh, most good men are this or this, what would you say they are?
That's hard to say because judging by who the world. So technically, good. I feel like a man.
Nah, I'm saying by you. Just by you.
I mean, being true to yourself is a good man.
Cool.
not being fake, not acting like you need a code switch for everybody.
Come on, Ego.
No.
Yes.
Honestly, I was gonna say I feel the same way.
That's the same story. Like,
I feel the same way.
Like
I
if
believe
anybody can describe you and not change their
believe
description, that's a good man. If he's a good shitty man, if he's a good man, I don't give a fuck. But everybody pretty much you know who he is when you walk up and he leaves. That's what I feel like. Number two, I mean, like I said, how you treat other people for some reason. For me, I mean, if you treat other people like straight shit you put people down just to make you look good, I don't think it's a good man. So, like I said, stepping on motherfuckers to get up ain't a good man to me. So I agree.
I definitely agree, especially with the first part. Like, I definitely agree that I feel like a good man is authentic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you see a good man, you just it's one of those things where it's like real recognize real.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see a good man, it's like he's authentic and he's genuine. He's not trying to be something that he's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's what he is, and no matter what that is,
he's that.
He's that. So like I think that is a characteristic of a good man, and I think another characteristic of a good man is like I guess like you said, stands on business, and I think that probably branches off from authenticity also.
Yeah.
You know, just the idea that you can't be swayed, you can't be influenced.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have your own mind. I'm not saying just being stubborn.
No.
Because that's one thing. I'm saying that when certain situations arise and you have like certain moral standards, you don't switch up on them no matter what the situation is.
So it's the same situation we talked about, the alpha situation.
Yeah.
Can two alphas coexist? And you said
and that's why I said if two alphas have that
if they
respect each other,
the respect
of each other's position.
Yeah, and
it doesn't matter
coexist,
like they
definitely.
bitch made. That's the same situations. Like if I'm walking around with another alpha, I'm not gonna change because he's an alpha. Nah. I'm still an alpha. He has to respect me being an alpha. I'm gonna respect him being an alpha.
But at the same time, if I need to, like you said, if I'm with an alpha, but I understand that this person has a different expertise, a different area of expertise, and we end up in that area of expertise, I'm going to take the back seat because
I know the back.
I know, and I think to a certain extent, being able to take the back seat when you know that somebody else
an alpha
has a better a better understanding of something makes you an alpha, just because you know it's like, yo, I'm man enough or I'm alpha enough to back off.
I don't even think that it necessarily. And I guess backseat, I feel like backseat is a bad word because for me, saying two alpha men, if you know, okay,
not even two alpha men, it's two alphas.
Well,
like it
period.
Could be alpha,
I can speak differently from a woman's standpoint.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Women can be alphas. Yeah. I'm very much an alpha in my own right, but I will tell you with women, it's different.
But I'm sorry, I don't want.
It's different.
I don't want to cut you off, and I want to stay on topic real quick. What do you think? What are characteristics for you of a good woman?
And I kind of feel like it's a little. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a little weird to speak as a woman of what a good woman is. I feel like women. That's retarded.
You stuck. You speak for all women retarded. Right now. You speak for all of them.
Okay. All right. So what I think makes a good woman is the ability, first of all, I will say, to be submissive. And I'll say that first because I don't think a lot of women, especially Black women, understand what being submissive is. Even as an alpha female, being submissive doesn't mean you're less than or
slave.
You're a slave. It means that you're allowing that man to lead and have that position. And not to get biblical for those of y'all, but a woman was created from a rib. We're not meant to be the head. We were created from the side. So we're meant to support, to protect, to be that
gems.
Yeah, to be that person that has your back. Are there moments where a woman may have to lead if something's going on? Yes, there are. But that ability to be submissive, I think, creates not only a good woman, a good partner, and a good wife. Because you can't be a wife and not be submissive. I'm sorry.
To be perfectly honest, let's think about what does a rib do. A rib protects organs.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Vital organs.
So you know what I'm saying? So not saying that your woman should protect you, but your woman should protect the vitals.
Because if you've ever had an injury to your rib,
I have a.
you're done.
You feel it when you
you're
breathe.
down.
Yeah, you feel it when you breathe.
I had a
function.
fractured rib. Yep.
And I think that's the whole point of being that submissive person.
Tuck that elbow.
It's the understanding that I can't move without you leading, but you can't move without my support.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
that's one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, honestly, I think what makes a good woman is femininity. And actually being able to be feminine and soft and allow a man to be a man. We are so often taught, especially, and shout out to all our single mothers. You know, I was raised by a single mother, but she never called herself a single mother because my dad was still there, even though they weren't in a relationship. But
that's real.
You have a lot of women that have to move on their own for whatever reason. They're doing everything. They're the provider. They're the caretaker. They're everything. But when you're actually able to be soft, that's a precious thing for a woman to do. If I can be soft around you, if I can be vulnerable around you, like, that makes me want to be better with you. So I think those things, and I could be a little controversial on that because there's so many things, though, you could say, oh, look good, all that. I don't think that makes a good woman. I don't. Like, physical changes. How many people were fine in high school that are ugly as hell now? I mean,
hey man, once again, shout out to my class of 2004.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I seen y'all last year, and we looked amazing.
You mean our class?
I mean, I ain't go to high school with you.
That's fine, but we still graduated the same year. Don't do that. Shade.
I'm shouting out 04. I mean,
I'm not gonna say shit.
Shade.
Hey,
I'm old.
This man, I ain't
Y'all motherfuckers, little ass babies.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby asses.
It's all right. Hey, my older brother graduated 93, so I feel you.
Well, I actually do have a question, though.
I feel you.
I'm going to flip the script on you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you guys feel make a good woman?
Honestly,
both of y'all
but think
No,
about it.
no.
It's hard to say because, again...
I'm actually going to go with the things that she said.
No.
I believe the idea that a good woman can be submissive because, like she said, you're supposed to... You're a helpmate to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? You're there to make sure the man... Like they say, what a woman does. You bring a woman... a house, she makes it a home.
Mm-hmm.
You give a woman sperm, she makes babies. You know what I'm saying? Which makes a lineage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
awesome.
whatever you give a woman, it multiplies. So, like,
I feel like she knows her. She doesn't say know her place, but she knows the value of the family,
yeah,
or whoever she's with.
Like,
can expand on.
I will always say my favorite like wife of all time. Savannah James, LeBron James' wife.
Oh, yes.
She, like, I never hear anything about Savannah James.
I mean,
she's just a boss in her own way with the companies that she runs and the stuff that she does.
Him being
and
everything
she understands.
he is.
Yeah, she understands her man is a billionaire, and she is fully supportive of him doing what he does while being a boss in her own right.
I mean, that's the same thing with Ice Cube.
I was about to say Ice Cube's wife.
There's plenty of them.
Denzel Washington's wife.
There's plenty
Samuel
of them.
Jackson's wife.
And I don't want to like, I'm young. I'm young. So Savannah James, to me, she grew up in technically the Instagram era where she could have been one of the wives who was, you know what I'm saying, trying to be out there.
Yeah.
But she literally just raised her children, supported her man, ran her businesses, did what she had to do, and look where the James family
I'm gonna even say Kobe Bryant's wife.
I was literally thinking that.
Like, Kobe Bryant's wife.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing.
The way,
I'm just saying who my favorite is. That's all I'm saying.
The way she handled
the scandal.
Scandals, the way she moved, like, she could have went so gangster if she wanted to. And she would have been well within her right. But even the way she handled his death, the way, she handled grieving as a mother, still raising children, like her just, I don't know. It's something about, and that's what I mean about being able to be soft. You can still be strong, like you said. Both of them, strong ass women. There is nothing you can tell me. I know LeBron James' wife runs her household. I know that shit. I've never met her a day in my life, but I know she runs her household. But she lets that man be a man.
Absolutely.
But what I was gonna,
I'm sorry to cut you off,
ahead.
but
You
my
keep
last
cutting
thing.
me off.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but my last, because you made me, because it brought me to my point. My last point. The submissiveness, and I think what it comes down to is a man actually requires respect more than he requires love.
Definitely.
If you respect your man enough to allow him to be a man, to lead the family in the way that you, because you married him or because you got with him, you trusted that he could do. If you allow him to do that, that respect goes a very long way. And so, yeah, so I guess to a certain extent, submissiveness it's all of respecting, but I do agree with what you're saying. What, Ego, I'm sorry, I was a little long-winded. What did you say? What do you think makes a good woman?
I already said that. You said the same thing.
Yeah,
pretty much the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Now, I will say this. What I feel like makes a good man, and the way you get respect from a woman. All right, gentlemen, I'm giving you guys a tip. Okay, ladies, I'm sorry, I'm giving the cheat code. The way you get a woman to be submissive and to be soft,
take them down.
Can she trust you?
I hit that spot.
Bruh, can she trust you? Can I trust you?
To hit that spot.
Not just with, okay, exactly. Can I trust you with my body? Can I trust you with my heart? Can I trust you with my mind? Can I know I'm safe with you and that nothing's going to fall? If a woman can trust you, she'll give you all of that. Like, it will automatically come. It's easy. And that's a part of the reason that I feel like a lot of Black men say, oh, it ain't no good Black women out here. Black women don't feel like they can trust Black men.
Nah.
No. Let her speak her.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, let her speak her truth. Let her speak her truth.
The conversations I've had with female friends, how many times as a female friend have I had to get up, show up for my friends where their man wasn't being a man. So if you can't trust your man to hold you, that if I fall, right? We talked about the rib, right? If you fall and I'm here and I got you, but if I fall and you're nowhere to be found, I mean, even from a parental standpoint, if we're not together, if I can't trust you that we in this together with our child, you don't get my respect.
Okay.
No, can
I say something?
Go ahead.
Of course.
Stop choosing shitty men. Stop. Think about
took the words right out of my mouth.
Literally, I'm telling you, women choose the man. Man don't choose the women. The thing about it is, if he ain't shit in the beginning, he wasn't shit in the whole time.
I agree with that too.
And even that being said, men also know how hard it is to play the game. So I'm gonna say the right things and do the right things to get you what I need you to do. But when it's time, he's a shitty person.
No, you know what though? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it both ways.
Okay.
Because I think that a lot of people out here nowadays aren't good men or good women.
Oh, nowadays, nowadays,
I'm
everybody's shitty people.
No, I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
Niggas is ruthless.
No, I really believe it, bro. I really believe
that's
it.
Serious.
No, I really believe it. I don't think that there are as many good men and women as the numbers claim there is.
The social media fucked everything up.
Like, because if there were that many good men and women, marriages wouldn't end in the first 4 years.
Yeah, the decline of the of marriages.
You know what I'm
where it
saying?
is right
Like,
now.
I'm sorry. I'm even gonna not even go as deep as marriage. Like, we wouldn't have as many single parent households.
there you go.
Not even in like a relationship standpoint.
Nah, there you
It
go.
is a rare thing, and I give kudos to Ace all the time. It is a rare thing to meet somebody that can co-parent and do it well and care about. It's weird for somebody to say, you know what, I'm not with this person, but I'm gonna make sure they all right. Shouts out to my son's father, because we co-parent. We may not have worked together, but if something is wrong with him, my child's not okay. If something's wrong with me, his child is not okay. We gotta be okay,
So,
and I think that's the difference.
No,
But I mean, he's a good man then. Like I said, regardless.
No, but
of
that's
he's a
but that's what.
See?
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm being funny.
No, but you understand that, like, that's the different levels of a good man when women judge, right? Is he a good man to my kid or a good man to me? So that's what
there's a difference.
So
there's a very big difference.
No, but you know what? All right, closing point.
There you go.
Closing point. I think the problem that we've had in this lifetime is the single parenthood. I feel like a lot of the times we've seen good mothers, we've seen good fathers, but we haven't seen good husbands. We haven't seen good wives, and so,
and even good parents.
Yeah, no,
together.
So exactly. So I've seen a lot of my peoples who have grown up with no fathers be some of the greatest fathers I've ever seen. And I've seen even the mothers be some of the greatest mothers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the problem is everybody is a great father and a great mother, and not too many people are great husbands and great wives.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the people who are figuring it out, and you know what I'm saying, and making the love work and making the family thing work. Like,
but that was old school. Old school.
But you can be a family and not be. I think that's where, and maybe I have a different standpoint, because my parents were married for 30 years. When I was born, they got divorced. I was 5 when they got divorced, but I never knew the difference. I didn't know what divorce was until right before my mother died, because my father was there. Like, my father's came over. He slept on the couch. He moved a block away from us. He was there. They did the thing together. They were each other's emergency contact. Like, I never knew what the hell divorce was until I got old enough to say, oh, this what this mean. But we were still a family.
Yeah, but
like, a family doesn't mean you gotta be a partner. Sometimes you're a good father and a good mother, but you guys are not good for each other.
No, I mean, don't get it twisted though. Sometimes the sex is good.
This Negro.
Sometimes the sex is good. That thing is the fire.
So that being said,
and closing point.
So
that's what I'm saying. That thing is the fire.
So that means, again, you're still going back to being a good parent or being a good couple.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. But
so,
not even being a good parent or being a good couple. It just comes down to are you being a good man or a good woman?
Yeah.
And the problem is we're not. But
no, I agree with you, because there's a difference.
Because sometimes that thing is
that good.
fire.
Sometimes that shit ain't good. That's the reason why.
That thing is
there go
fire.
that man thing. There go that man thing.
All right.
So let's move on to the next subject. Subject. Because another question. I know. I have a lot of questions about this. I got a lot of questions about this.
What are we getting into?
We're gonna make this long.
We're gonna try to make this quick as possible, because I got a lot of questions about this.
I don't think this is going to be quick.
No. Because
going where I think he's going.
Because me and Lady O were having this conversation.
All right.
We were having this conversation.
Let's finish it off with this.
Yeah. We was having this conversation, and for some reason, Lady O thought that she really thinks that it's easy for men to have sex.
Oh my God! That's
like she
bullshit.
thinks it's easy.
Oh, I do. I do.
Please explain this.
Okay. Are we getting into the question I think we're getting into?
Okay. We might be, yeah.
So I do feel like it is easier for men to have sex and be casual?
No.
Hold on. Time out.
No. Yeah,
those are two different things.
Okay.
Those are two different things.
So
is it easier for
about
men?
Casual sex?
Oh, is it even still? Is it easy? Do you think if a
Regular
question, I'm just gonna pose this question: if you saw a man and a woman, if you asked just a random man and woman, hey, go ask a random person of the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying?
Do I think it's easier for men to do that?
Yeah. Do you think a man? Okay. Do you think a man could walk up to a woman and say, "Hey, I would like to have sex with you"?
First of all, you're
no. That's
Dead serious.
Because first of all, no man or woman would do that.
No, I'm just saying that if a woman walked up to a man and said,
if you're saying that exact statement, then no, it is not easier for a man to just walk up and do that statement.
For a woman.
A woman could do it, and a man would look at it like, "Oh, this sexy as shit." A woman is gonna look at a man that does that as a hoe.
What does it take for a woman to have sex? Let me ask you that. What does it take?
It's not hard.
It is a hard question.
Damn.
I'm gonna say it's a hard question because I'm not easy, so it's a little different for me.
And that's okay.
So
see, no, stop. See, that's why I gotta cut you off. Just
you always cut me off.
Just the fact that that the question is, you know what I'm saying? The question is it easier for men to have sex or for women to have sex? And for the woman to say, "I'm not easy," that is the answer to let you know.
If you walk up to me, right? If a man walks up to me and says, "I want to have sex with you," that does not turn me on. But I'm also a mental person. There are women that are different that may turn them on, and they like, "Oh, it's easy. Okay, forget about it."
You literally answer our question.
I'm going to tell you that I believe that there is that I'm going to put the number at 70, and I think that might be low. But I think 70% of men, if a woman that they were attracted to, especially, walked up to them and asked them, "Hey, would you like to have sex?" I think 70% of men would do it.
Yeah, I know that's a low number. I think it's way higher than that.
No, because I'm trying to give some. I know some men out there with some standards that really stand on business, even when it comes to that. So you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say 30% of men.
But you know what?
I'm gonna call cap on this whole topic.
Can I say this though?
Cap.
Can I say this before you say cap? I think that also when it comes to sexuality with women, men overthink a lot of times. It's not always about and I'm being 100% honest, and this is going into 39, and it could be maturity. It could be a couple of things, but I am going to say, I think that guys overthink and assume all women want the wine and dine me, give me this before I give you anything. There are a lot of women now, especially in this progressive age, that are like, sometimes I just want to get my rocks off and that be it.
No. I do agree with that, because it's actually, as I'm talking to more older women, because of course I'm older now, so I'm talking to more older women. Older women, I guess for whatever reason, they, you know what I'm saying, they don't care about all that dating stuff. I guess
because
they're jaded.
A woman's sexual peak happens in her 40s.
Oh, okay.
So men go through their sexual peak a lot sooner. Women go through later in life. Oh God.
A dude is horny all the time. It doesn't matter.
I'm not saying that.
There's no peak.
If it could get rock,
but hold on,
we ready to go. What you talking about?
What did we talk about earlier? We talked about a whole conversation of once men get a certain age.
Hold on, say it real quick.
Once men get a certain age, they gotta pop a pill at some points. No. But with women, it comes later in life that our peak, especially during menopause, when we can't have kids no more. Do you realize?
But women dry up at a certain point.
That's
and I
not
think,
true.
isn't that menopause?
No.
Certain women dry up.
Menopause does not mean you dry up.
I looked it up.
It means you can no longer produce eggs, sir.
I know that, but I'm saying that if you, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna get into the science of sex and everything like that.
That could be another topic, but
yeah, I'm not a doctor.
I feel like.
But are we getting to the double standard?
No, I just want. Do you think there's a double standard? Do you think there is a double standard in sexuality?
Yes, absolutely.
What's the double standard?
Women can do a whole lot more than men can do.
You're absolutely right.
Women, you could be straight and kiss your best friend and it's a turn on and it's fine as a woman versus a man. Not saying that you guys would do that, but
hell to the no.
See, but I don't
even
think
with kink shaming, like with Shannon Sharp, there is nothing in my mind, and Jesus, please don't let my show get canceled before it airs. There is nothing in my mind that said this man did anything wrong. He was a consenting adult with another adult. Now, whatever turns him on, if you want to be called, whatever you want to be called, if a woman is open to that in the moment because it gets you off, that's your business. But when it comes out for men, it's a lot worse than it would be for a woman. For Erica Mena to do a bisexual show where she was dating men and women at the same time on reality TV and people praised it.
She was bad, though.
She is a bad giant.
Yo,
she was stupid, though. She fumbled.
Pretty girls, pretty women, or bad joints can get away with a lot of fucking.
Bruh, it's look, beauty is the eye of the beholder. So it don't matter what a woman looks like. She has men pursuing her.
And women.
And sometimes even women.
Yeah.
And
her joint was bad too.
And
it was like it made me mad. It made me mad.
But that's what it comes down to. That's the double standard.
But who is he fighting? Who is she fighting over?
Ooh,
that nigga, like Richie.
That
nigga.
No, she was. Well,
yeah, it was him. He was involved.
She was fighting over him at first. No, Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
He's talking about in the beginning.
Nice.
But she married Safari. And look how Safari.
Also, that nigga.
Look how Safari did her, though.
But see, think about it. So again, he was at a status that everybody was again.
See, no. This is where I'm gonna. This is my point. Safari, Erica Mena, I don't think are good men and women.
Exactly.
No, I agree.
And so
I agree.
And the fact is, two people that aren't good men or women got together, made children, tried to make a family, and it didn't last because they both weren't good for
and
each
they
other.
Both did the exact same thing they did in the very beginning.
They might be good for somebody else, but they're definitely not good for each other. And I think because of that, that's why the relationship didn't work. And this is where we end up at. That it is I do think it is a double standard in the sexuality thing, but I don't mind it because I'm not playing both sides of the field. Where a lot of women are able to play both sides of the field.
I'm an equal opportunity employer, y'all.
A lot of women are able to play both sides of the field.
But that being said, it's not equal then.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not equal because if you're a man and you play both sides of the field, you're not.
Judged.
I don't.
You're not attractive.
All right, hot take.
So that being
take.
That's from a person of your standard, but there's a lot of people that love that.
No. What I'm saying is, as a man,
I don't think my hot take is I don't think men can be fluid. That's the only thing.
No.
If you come out to a woman and say I'm bisexual, most women, we can't do the same thing. But
that's battle.
Being
the same thing.
Being a bisexual woman,
that's where the double standard lies. That
it's a double standard,
and that's why I say I don't. Like I said, I'm who I am, so I don't. You know,
I'm straight as a ball.
Yeah, so I don't worry about the double standard.
It's an arrow.
It's not savage.
I don't worry about. Yeah, I don't worry about the double standard. But you know what I'm saying. A lot of women they can go both ways, but once a man goes the other way, it's a
but even for me, I'm going to be honest, and I will say in my earlier years, and I am an equal opportunity employer.
Equal opportunity,
but
crazy.
Even with that statement.
That should be.
I have, and I was saving this for the show. When I was first dating in my younger years, I did date a bisexual man, and I was so uncomfortable. So
because you're going against the same person.
Not even
what
that.
You expect a man to be.
It's the thought process of, if I'm about to get down and do something and I'm thinking in my head that you're doing the same thing, it threw me all the way off. And although he was a great man, he was.
No, and like I said,
I just couldn't do it.
And like I said, that's where the double standard lies. But
if y'all have anything to say, comment.
Hey,
there's a lot of stuff that can be going. We can literally make a whole hour.
If you disagree with me and you think men can go both ways, if you disagree with Lady O, and
Please
you think
disagree with me.
and you think women can't go both ways, if you think that regardless of what, if you go both ways, you are going one way.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
And if you think like me, and this is a headache.
But
so are we?
But go ahead, close us out.
I guess I'm doing the Snatch and Savage thing, y'all.
Yeah, close us out.
So
Let's have a conversation.
To end this show, we're gonna end it the way I always end Snatch and Savage, with Lady O's quote. So first of all, my quote is my birthday tomorrow. Y'all better make sure y'all comment and say happy birthday. That's one.
Lord.
2, I'm gonna change my quote. I was coming into something this morning and I was talking to somebody this morning, and what I want to say is, ladies, be who you are. Like, don't hide it. Be honest about it. Be open. If a man or woman wants it, they'll come get you. Just be open to who you are. And be that. Because in 39, I am so in my authentic self. If you don't like me as a friend, as a coworker, as a podcast host, I really don't give a fuck. I'm just in my authenticity age. Like, it's this era. Coming up on 40, it's about to be a whole problem. I'm getting back into my savage era, y'all. Mm-hmm. So my advice is, be your authentic self. Man, woman, whatever you identify as. ABC Mafia, I'm talking to y'all.
I'm gonna say something about that too. I'm an acquired taste.
Ego.
If you don't like me,
let me tell y'all something.
If you like it,
if y'all know me and y'all know Snatch the Savage, right? Red is my favorite color. We did not have a conversation today at all about this show. Ego got on red. Ace got on red.
Hey, my man Ego got the red Rachis on.
I got the Rachis on too.
He got the red Rachis.
Yo, I try to impress. Hey, my man. Like, I was like, yo, today is that day.
Hey, guess what?
I took off the New Balances.
I couldn't find the red Rachis, and my man Ego got the red Rachis.
So Ego, I'm gonna put it on before we end out.
Yeah,
I want my jersey now, and I'll actually pay for my jersey. I need a Lady O red jersey.
Okay, you want a red one? I thought you wanted
I
want
my
a red one. That joint's sexy.
You gotta win your jersey. It's like,
no,
it's like a carnival prize.
I'll pay for it.
It's like a carnival prize. You gotta win your jersey.
I rock it. my LOZ Ego.
Mark, we missed you.
Kendrick has still not replied to Joey Badass.
So therefore, he ain't getting his jersey anytime soon. Well,
I told him he wasn't gonna rap with him.
Anywho,
I'm
glad we had a good. This is a good one. And anybody has something to say, like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe. Let us know what you think. Stop hitting us up directly on our personals.
Yes.
Comment on the damn podcast.
Channel.
And Snatch the Savage is back, y'all.
Snatch the Savage is on. It's on its way.
Yeah,
it's on its way. I'm gonna get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing, but I'm gonna get Snatch the Savage right.
Yeah,
oh, okay. You a co-host?
Nah, I ain't gonna be. That's all you. I'm just playing. But yeah, absolute DMV, y'all. We out.
Peace.